The swap begins. For Sheree, her thoughts are on her own family.
Of course I'm going to miss my family. You know, it wouldn't be human if I didn't, you know, yeah. They'll miss me more though.
But with Michelle, it's very much about the family she's going to join.
I'm worried about going to someone who doesn't look after their house and have no rules and no structure.
Bye.
It's time for final goodbyes. For the next week, the wives will be totally out of contact with their families.
And if someone can find a way of organising my family, well, I'd take my hat off to them.
My emotions are all over the place, not really quite knowing what to expect.
Both wives have a chance to get to grips with their new surroundings before they meet their new families.
I love it. That's bizarre.
A teenager. Definitely a teenager. And he's either emo, definitely a teenage boy.
Oh, got a little bike. My kids would love that. The cleanliness of it isn't up to my standard, but it just needs a clean.
Oh, so she's into fortune telling and all this stuff. Gotcha. So she's into reading cards and tarots, eh? Cool.
Trying to figure out how many bedrooms there is. There's no doors.
Okay, here we have the rules of the house. Keep hands and feet to yourself. No arguing, yelling at each other. Always ask, don't tell to do something, no lying. Don't answer back, no smart mouthing, no swearing, name calling or bullying, no butting into conversations. Rules wouldn't even stay on the wall at my place.
It's a dining table, so they should be eating at the dining table. That's a ritual in my home that we eat at the table every night together as a family, because that's the first thing that we can share all our experiences for the day.
Michelle is starting to wonder how many kids live in this house.
Oh, OK, so there's another bedroom. OK, I'm confused. Maybe they got more than 3 children. Not much privacy for them if they're girls.
Awesome. So the teenage boy must be into heavy metal. He's got good taste, Jimi Hendrix. Cool, he must have a little band or something together. OK, so cool.
Crap, how many kids have these people got? My God. I think the situation's worrying me now with how many children they have. This poor woman. Oh, I think I'm a little overwhelmed now with knowing how many kids might be in this house. Shit. Oh, there's a dog. Oh, there's a puppy. There's a dog. Oh, it's a rolly dog. Is it alive?
With the tour of the house over, the wives sit down to read the household manual that will give them a further heads up on the week ahead.
You'll see from my Buddhas, candles and incense that I'm a very spiritual person. As well as being a Buddhist, I'm what you'll call a white witch. You don't need to have special powers, you just need to believe. Not true. That is not true.
Welcome to the House of Fun. I have been to clown school and I am very proud to be a certified clown. Oh my God, I'm not dressing up as a clown. I hate clowns. I have a fear of clowns. Oh my God.
John works a 40-hour week, so it's unfair to expect him to do any housework. God, she's dreaming. She's dreaming, yeah. Okay, because my husband works like a 60-hour week and he does heaps of housework.
Being a qualified clown has helped me deal with my 7 children. 7 kids, I'm gonna die. My kids rule the roost. Oh, okay. They more or less decide if they want to go to school or not. Let them stay home? No way. They deserve an education.
In our house, discipline is either confiscation, grounding or timeout. If they're misbehaving and they've ignored the first warning, they get sent to their timeout corner. Okay, not a 15-year-old, I hope, because that'd be a joke.
My 7 crazy, fun children all have great personalities. They are very lazy and will sit in the room as my husband cleans around them without offering any help. He works 6 days a week. And that's what he has to do? Nah.
I do ironing every day. Well, guess what? You can have a lot when you get back, Michelle.
Oh, I hate laziness. I hate it. These kids are gonna rebel against me big time. They're not gonna like me.
Kid-friendly clown Sheree Clark
Rules wouldn't even stay on the wall at my place.
has traded houses and husbands for 7 days with strict white witch Michelle Harding.
I think I'm a little overwhelmed now with knowing how many kids might be in this house.
Both wives now wait anxiously to meet their new families for the first time.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm Kirsty.
Hey, how are you, doll?
I'm alright.
Come here.
Nice to meet
Michelle.
you.
How are you?
I'm good.
Which one are you?
Sally.
Sally, how are
Hi,
you?
I'm Cindy.
Hi, Cindy.
Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Courtney.
Hey, darling, how are you?
Hi, I'm Brian.
How are you? I'm Michelle.
Nice to meet you.
How
Hi,
are
Michelle.
you?
How you going?
I think the main thing is that the more she gets to know my girls, I think the more they'll befriend her, and I think if anything, it'll make her stay here a lot more easier for her.
Gorgeous.
You're too nice. This is half of us.
I know, there's another 3.
Oh, there's only 3 more.
There is only one thing Kirsty wants to know.
Are you strict?
I can be, but it just cracked me up when they asked, am I strict? Am I really strict? They'll soon find out.
The girls are sharp enough to know they are not getting the full story.
Can we do a guessing game? No,
You're a priest.
Can we hear what you want? Priest?
No.
Taxi driver?
No, I'm not a redneck.
Wait,
What is it?
You're
Taxi
like
rider.
a spiritual, like a palm
Reader?
something like that.
I'm a witch.
Yep. I knew it.
I practice witchcraft.
Yep. Get the broom.
I don't do that type of stuff.
Never expected a witch to come to my house. I've had a clown here for a long time, but never a witch.
Yeah, my first impression, she looked like tough. Like, oh yeah, I can't really give her cheeks, then she might club me in the face or something.
I burn incense.
Do you know Harry Potter? Oh, that's all right.
No.
You could do that. Sometimes it smells nice.
And I just cleanse homes and animals and stuff. And
She looks like a bitch.
Charming. Let's see how Sally's mum goes meeting her new family.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
All right. Jump in.
Go in, you.
You must be Phoebe.
No.
No? Oh, I knew that. I was just testing you. So you must be Drew.
Yes.
Hi, Drew. It's an honour to meet me. I'm Sheree. How are you? You've got cold hands. You must have a warm heart, hey?
I think of Sheree as a funny person and she's really cool.
Hi. How are you? Good? That's good.
I'm a bit cautious at this stage because I've only just met her and I don't know exactly what her whole story is and how she's going to react to how we run our lives.
And you're Brighton, a drummer, mate?
Yep.
Yep, way to go. Good.
The Hardings are curious about how many kids Sheree has.
We have 7 mums looking after.
They all at home? Or
All at home. And I also am a clown part-time.
My mum's afraid of clowns.
Is she? Oh, shucks. Really? Well, maybe that's how I should go to the table meet, hey? With a toilet brush, instead of my feather duster.
At the Hardings, Sheree starts in on Michelle's 4-hour cleaning routine.
Yeah, you have to have rocks in your head if you enjoy cleaning. Yeah, sorry, John. Yeah, there's better things to think about, like having sex with your husband.
Michelle is used to a strict and serious world, but in order to get a true flavour of Sheree's fun-filled life, she must confront her darkest fear.
it's just a phobia, and it stems from when I was a lot younger, just with a really bad experience.
By facing her crippling coulrophobia, she must learn the fundamentals of clowning with Yo-Yo.
It's going to be very difficult for me because I have a fear of clowns.
Hello, Michelle. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Let's try and get rid of that fear.
I'm Yo-Yo.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Good, thanks.
How's your day been today?
Good, thanks. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't do it.
While Michelle struggles with the comedic, Sheree is about to take on the spiritual at the Hardings.
Smells like an Indian restaurant. It stinks, actually.
Sheree must try meditating to bring enlightenment and good fortune to the family.
Don't have time for that sort of stuff in the day. This is bullshit. Oh, serious. Hang on. Clean the toilet tonight. Clean the toilet in the morning. We'll sit down and relax. That's meditating. Sorry.
With yo-yo declowned, Michelle puts her fears aside and continues her lesson in fun and games.
Bring it on out.
Yeah, I haven't done this for a while either, obviously.
One hand width. Pinch. Bring it in, pinch and twist.
It's the popping that I'm more frightened of.
Okay.
Definitely faced my fears today, and it definitely learned something new. And then we're gonna go like this.
Pinch it in. Whoops, there you go. Told you, that's all right.
Now Sheree must bake cakes and indulge Brighton and his band.
I think there is a lot of focus on the band, more than the girls. Brighton seems to get a lot of attention, and I guess his mates do as well, along with that, because they're part of the band.
And wonders if Phoebe and Drew are getting equal time in the spotlight.
They were telling me that it gets very boring when they go to gigs.
You're not having one?
They would probably like something that they continuously do, that Mum and Dad would be full-on interested in as much as the band.
Most kids that get attention would be Brighton. He does whatever he likes, so he would get the most attention.
Michelle is just home from clown school and the house is unusually quiet.
Oh, you know where Sally is?
The family realise 12-year-old Sally is missing.
I am the parent in this home at the moment, and I just felt ill thinking that this child's in my care, and she disappeared for 2 hours and no one knew where she was.
Courtney tracks Sally down at the neighbour's house.
Sally went missing. We didn't know where she was. And we only realised, like, then. Why didn't you tell anyone?
I yelled it out.
Two.
I don't know. The house?
Tell us next time, not the house.
They all come and go, and there's no asking, and there's no communication.
The rules are about to change on Wife Swap Australia. Jolly joker Sheree Clark wants less chores for everyone,
Yeah, you have to have rocks in your head if you enjoy cleaning.
while enchanting enforcer Michelle Harding wants a little more respect.
They all come and go, and there's no communication.
At the Clark house, Michelle is imposing some order and discipline.
With the rule changes, I think we're going to get maybe a little bit of rebellion, but I'm hoping that they're open to it, and I think that's what they need.
But at the Harding house, Sheree is doing the exact opposite.
When it comes to rule change, I won't be getting up at 6 in the morning. Everybody can sleep in, go to bed when they like. You know, let them have a little bit of fun and feel comfortable and free in their own home.
In typical Clark style, 2 of the kids pull a no-show for rule change. But at least 18-year-old Billy has finally made an appearance.
Clark family, for the last 3 days, I've enjoyed hanging out with you, having a laugh and clowning around. What I've noticed, there are no rules. Kids, it's time for you to get off your butts and start helping your parents. I will be assigning chores to all of you, and I've created a roster.
Please, excuse me. Right, settle down.
Bro, why are you hitting me? Don't hit me.
First job will be to tidy up the lounge, clearing the dining table of folded clothes.
In this house, the kids rule the roost. Well, not on my shift. Allowing your children to come and go as they please is disrespectful and unsafe. A 12-year-old girl should not go missing for 2 hours without anyone noticing. Brian, it's time for you and Sheree to take back control and be the parents again.
The girls must ask permission when they go out, not tell their parents, then write where on the whiteboard.
You will need to write down where you are going, who you are going with, and what time you will be back. There are no exceptions to this rule.
On the education front, Michelle arranges for a tutor to help on schoolwork. And finally,
As a white witch, I use white magic to help myself and other people. I am now going to cleanse this room and bring positive energy, harmony and balance to this home.
We have that already. Hi, I'm Dimples the Clown, and I'm all about FUN, fun. I also like to take it easy, so I hope my rule change brings smiles to your faces. I think it's okay to be lazy, so under my rules, we'll be doing a lot of sleeping. You can wake up whenever you like and go to bed whenever you like. Yes.
John must treat Sheree to breakfast in bed and there'll be no more chores for the kids.
We are ripping up the chore chart and making a new chart, a joke chart. Your pranks must be funny, but not hurtful. So use your imagination and go wild.
And Mama's boy is also in Sheree's sights.
Brighton, I think your band is awesome, and I think you're a fantastic drummer. But everyone in the family pays a lot of attention to you and Crossfire. So I'm shifting my focus onto Drew and Phoebe.
Yes!
Right, so there's lots of laughing to do, so let's get the joke chart up on the wall, and Brighton, you're up first.
Back at the Clarks, Michelle performs a smudging using a bundle of herbs called a sage stick.
So you go into the corners and it can get rid of bad energy and bring good energy.
That's a big joint.
I know.
I think that'll do it.
Yeah, it's good.
Fucking rank.
How do you feel about that?
But I think it's pretty fucking stupid.
What?
And that's not the only thing Billy's not happy about.
The rule about saying that you just let the kids roam free, you don't let them go at 10 o'clock at night. So the rest of Australia is going to see this and look at you. It's just, oh, look at this fucking drop-kick dad. How do you feel about that?
He took it as a reflection or as a bad thing towards me, when he shouldn't have, really. He should have really been taking out the positives of it instead of the negatives of it.
Back at the Clarks, any excuse for a break from the housework is taken.
Michelle is sick in bed, so we decided we'd turn the TV on and watch a movie because she will never know.
As far as I know, they're doing the chores, so I'm really happy.
But what she doesn't know won't hurt her. Okay.
Kirsty,
Only 15-year-old Courtney is having a go at her chore list.
where does the poo go when you pick it up with the shovel?
Over the fence.
Over the fence? Oh my God, Kirsty, please help me. This is not right. This ain't even Rosie's poo. I know he does bigger and better ones.
Maybe that's a human poo.
I'm gonna put it in the pond.
But after the movie, Kirsty decides to head out without asking.
I don't know where Kirsty went. Oh, did she write it on the board where she was going?
To be shortly followed by Courtney and Cindy, leaving 12-year-old Sally home alone, playing video games for a lot longer than Michelle's 1-hour limit rule.
She's not gonna find out anyway, so I'm not really breaking a rule.
What's going on? Where are your sisters?
I don't know, I think they're having fun.
Better be here.
Have you seen my girls?
Only two?
Thank you.
They're in trouble. I'm really upset with them that they didn't do it because I don't know where they are now, I guess. I don't know their numbers. I can't contact them to tell them to come home. I don't know how Sheree does it. I can't. Oi. I come out here 5 minutes ago. Where were you? No, you weren't, because I walked down there.
If you walked down there, you were so lost.
You should have woke me up.
Yeah, we didn't want to wake you up for all that trouble of us just going like 50 metres down there.
Michelle is not happy and puts the girls to work.
You need to dust and clean your room.
It's pretty much clean.
And Missy Moo, can you please sweep and mop? Thank you.
The Clark girls seem to have inherited their mum's aptitude for cleaning.
It's easier if you use two hands. It goes heaps faster.
No.
No. And then just mop. There you go. God. Here you go.
You missed the spot.
Shut up. Oh, you're a good girl.
And 2 hours later, Kirsty decides to show up.
So where have you been?
Just to the shops with the friends. Get food.
Okay.
Ollies.
You should have told me. That's the one huge rule change. That was the one huge rule change.
I miss being in control of my own situation and my own life, and I'm completely in no control whatsoever here.
I'm going to talk to Dad about it and see what he thinks.
I wouldn't be worried of my dad. My dad's like a softie. He'll just be like, Kirsty girl, don't do it again. And that's it.
So, Brian, have you thought about any consequences to Kirsty today?
Yeah, I think that although I'm not sure of whose turn it is tonight for the dishes.
It was for me to do tonight.
Oh, okay, well, I think maybe as a fairness that Kirsty should do that.
Thank you, Brian, for backing me on that.
No
I
problem,
appreciate
thank you.
that. That's good.
The Wife Swap Australia experience draws to a close for pampered jester Sheree Clark
Here's your breakfast.
That's a bloody good trick.
and spiritual advisor Michelle Harding.
So you go into the corners and it can get rid of bad energy and bring good energy.
Despite having her rule changes broken at every turn, Michelle is hopeful that she'll be leaving some positives behind.
I'm hoping that I'm leaving behind some structure. Help Dad out. He needs it.
And Sheree is primed to pass on some expert advice of her own.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to table meet, telling Michelle about having a little bit more fun and rather than sort of like the girls walking on eggshells all the time.
Be good.
I'm gonna bite you.
My little Sally.
Always. Always. Shut up, bitches. No.
Behave yourselves, but have heaps of fun doing it. All right. Bye.
The royal way.
After a week apart with no contact, the wives are reunited with their husbands. Now it's time to sit down and chew the fat at the table meet.
How are you? Good, how are
Nice to meet
you? You too.
John, how you going?
My thoughts on what Brian did, like with 80% of the housework,
Yeah.
I just thought, Jesus, there's 7 people, like nine people in this house. Why is he taking on 80% of the load? And it was just, I just thought, not happening. Like, quite some strict changes with them.
Yeah.
They rebelled the first day.
Yeah.
No, they rebelled as you were telling them about the changes. They said, that's not going to happen, no, but then actually did it. So it was actually a compliment to Michelle. She turned them all around.
Yeah.
I went to bed that night in shock.
I told you she'd whip him into shape.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted.
I got some smudge sticks and went through the home and cleansed the home and stuff.
That was what I said. I'd be peed off. I probably won't go back home now.
It's all right. There's nothing there to...
Because I knew witchcraft and all that was going to be in, but I thought you wouldn't let a spell happen in their house.
There was no spell.
Okay.
No spell.
Okay, that was what. Okay,
There was no
fine.
spell. I got a tutor in for the 4 girls. I think they benefited from it, even though it was the school holidays. They still did it out of respect, and they did do it.
One of the positives that come out of the week, for sure.
Courtney did refuse to go to school on Friday.
Yes. Oh, she did.
I was
I
under
said-
your rules, so I couldn't enforce it. So education's huge.
Yep.
I want them to be able to have so many choices.
Yeah.
So that's why I brought the tutor in. They do need to go to school.
Yeah.
They deserve an education.
Yeah.
So I was quite strict on that one, wasn't I, Brian?
That was actually one of the main reasons why I agreed to do Wife Swap.
Yeah, there was at one point where was very overwhelmed and I actually just...
Felt like you'd had enough.
Yeah, and I just wanted to leave.
Right.
Well, yeah, they did break the rules. I was expecting it.
Yeah.
So...
Of course, they're teenagers, like young teenagers.
So I've actually asked them to do their chores.
Yep.
And I said, I'm just going to go and lay down. I'm not feeling well.
Yep.
To wait. And then I woke up to find that 3 of them had gone.
Right.
And didn't come and ask.
I'm not allowed to punish them.
Really?
Somebody would always step in and stop it, you know.
Sheree may be big on the fun, but it's Brian who is lenient with the girls.
When I was growing up, I was very... I lived under strict conditions.
Very military style.
My father was in the Navy 33 years and he enforced his regimentness around the house. I always thought when I grow up, I wouldn't be the same to my kids.
They're walking over you and you've got to pull them up. Exactly. And they're young girls and
It's the right time to do so.
it frightens me what trouble they could get into.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll go back, will you?
And with lessons learnt, the wives return home to waiting families.
Did you like Sheree?
Yeah. She was fun. She was a clown.
Was she? Did you miss Mummy?
Sort of.
Rule changes. 1, sleep in and go to bed whenever you like. No, not happening. She thinks that crossfire seems to get too much attention, but that's just bullshit.
It's not.
Not real fucking happy about it at all. That's what I think about that. But Mum's a fun mum too, isn't she? Yeah.
Hi, Mum. Curfews, you know, like, I trust my girls. If they want to come home at 2 o'clock, well, I'll go and pick them up. You know, her children had to do an awful lot of chores for how young they were.
Well, she said she does everything in the kitchen.
No, that's not true. She cleans the toilet 4 times a day. So she's like...
Yeah, but you're a clean freak with the toilet, but she's anal.
Yeah, but, you know, hey, I don't want to think about having sex before I want to think about that before I go to bed with your dad, not cleaning the toilet. Do you know, that's
But at the end of the day, did either wife make lasting changes to their adopted families?
Since I've come back home, I've been feeling pretty good, actually. Pretty proud of myself for lasting 7 days with the Clark family.
You're not quite so stressed over the housework. That's a bit lenny. It's not quite normal.
It's not a bad thing?
No, it's a bit more relaxed.
Girls, are you doing chores?
Yes.
The kids still do their chores. Yep. Make sure they're going in the right places, Drew, guys. No ifs, buts or maybes. They do it.
At the right place?
No, my family didn't need to have more fun. We have our own fun here. There's no pranking going on. I learnt to appreciate my kids more. They're good kids and they do their chores and they do go to school, and so it was a big eye-opener for me.
We're trying to raise kids that actually look after themselves. I think we're doing all right.
What about me, though? You missed me?
What about you?
And the Clarks are taking schooling a little more seriously.
Courtney's been going to school every day. She hasn't had any more days off. She's probably been late 1 or 2 times, but she's made it.
School's not that bad. It's just so repetitive and it's boring, but it's not that bad.
Kirsty's in the middle of her HSC at the moment, and she has definitely shown a more commitment to studying than she did before.
I think Bob helped a bit. I didn't call him, which I should have, but I think I want to be a florist, so I'll do some courses in that and get a job there. I think we should have left the chicken to Dad.
Oh, I noticed that John has to get Michelle's approval, you know, whereas Brian's a man, you know. We both sort of do wear the pants in a sense. Yeah.
Only when I allow you to.
Oh, he's dreaming. Do you want those scratch marks again?